Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. It's happening. Court verdicts. We are monitoring your conduct. Consider the consequences. Professor Ango Abdurrahim tells Nigerian judiciary, do not allow yourself to be used by these people. If you continue in this way and manner, you'll be surprised what we follow. The judiciary of Nigeria has become something that, has they become they've lost their credibility. They become like child's play. That's the word. It's like child's play. Nobody particularly, believe them anymore. The judiciary gives a verdict and, is questioned. People are looking at it, scrutinizing it because a child can tell that the judgment does not look viable, credible, and honest. No sincerity attached to it at all. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Court verdicts. We are monitoring your conduct. Consider the consequences, Professor Ango Abdurrahim tells Nigerian judiciary. Northern Elders Forum has called on the country judiciary to consider the consequences of its actions and decision and uphold the rule of law in all its activities around the elections where Nigerians have voted. You cannot use the courts talking to politicians to destroy the vote of the people who came out sacrificed, wanting to pick their leaders, and then you instill yourself into the people at all costs, saying that you won an election that you did not win. The Northern Elders Forum, in a statement on Thursday by its convener, Professor Ango Abdurrahim, said the forum and other stakeholders will closely monitor the conduct of the judiciary and the advocate for its victimization on people who are not APC members to safeguard the interest of all Nigerians. We are watching. There have been outcries in the country over the recent judgments given by the Court of Appeal in cases involving state ruled by opposition political parties. We know which are Kano, Plateau, Zamfara, and other places. We are watching closely. Speaking for the Northern Elders Forum, Professor Ango Abdurrahim said, the potential consequences of these actions may ultimately validate the concerns raised by retired Supreme Court Justice Mohammed in his validatory remark about the corruption and undue compromise within the judiciary. We are recognizing the importance of a fair and impartial judiciary in upholding the rule of law and safeguarding democratic principle. The judiciary plays a crucial role in ensuring justice, protecting citizens' rights, and preserving the credibility of electoral processes. Any action that compromises these principles undermines the very foundations of any democratic nation. Northern Elder therefore call on all levels of judiciary to uphold the highest ethics standard and maintain impartiality in their decision making. Don't allow politicians to use you because there are consequences for the actions you are taking. And at the end of the day, you will pay for it because it will be exposed. So Northern Elders, you know him very well, Professor Ango, is saying the judiciary needs to be careful. They need to be very, very careful because all Nigerians are aware of their conduct, of their activities, and we know exactly what they are doing. They may think they are hiding, but like a goldfish, the whole world is watching and is looking at them. The judiciary has become like a child's play where, politicians go because they just go there and they say, what, don't worry. How much dollars does he need? Give him in large number. Give him what he has not seen before. Forget this matter. Is it not this guy? Give them this money, give them that. That's how little our judiciary has been reduced to. And so Northern Elders are saying, we are watching. We know exactly what you guys are up to. What you are doing, we know. But guess what? Don't allow yourself to be used by these politicians. At the end of the day, you'll be discarded like a pack of cards. You'll be discarded so far that you will not see what is coming for you. Is it just the judiciary? What about INEC? But do you blame INEC? They are the ones who employed, them. And so they have to protect them. They have to, by the time they've made them do some things, they are all entwined and entangled in their, in the activities that they do. And so nobody can speak on the other. They have to keep protecting themselves. These are some of the very devastating things that we are experiencing and seeing for ourselves today. They use the CJN, to do their bidding, and everybody's just watching. These things have to come to an end. We need to begin to put things in place, so much so that Nigerians can truly understand who they are and they can rise up for what is true, what is honest. Because if we continue, with the spark of leadership, especially under Tinubu, with what they are doing now, you'll be surprised how far these people are ready to go in order for them to hold on to power, retain power, and do as they please and as they choose. So Nigerians, it is time that we wise up. Look at how the judiciary in recent times have become a child's play. Everybody's aware the way the judgment they give, even with clear evidences. When we say, "Oh, not go school, self, not talk of, oh, not go law school," knows what the verdict should be. When there is A, actions began reactions. If A begat B, B is a C relative. But Nigerian judiciary will say, no, leave it like that. A man who did not go to school. In fact, we know that time traveling is still a concept, not yet materialized. But in Nigeria, Nigerian judiciary have come to accept it as a way of life, saying time traveling is part of it. Tinubu attended a school in this nation before the school ever started, and yet is Nigeria's president. Very Nigerian president. Before the school started, Tinubu has already gone to the school, graduated, and has left the school before the government thought about establishing that school. And yet there's no problem. There's no problem with that at all. No problem whatsoever. So when you look at the whole thing, the question is still very much with us. Where are we going with all of this? And how are we watching, things happen? These same people, every one of them, they know the truth, but they decide to go in the same way and manner that they are going today. Okay, so it's very, very clear that we all are watching, watching, everything happening. And Nigerians, whether you like it or not, it is time to revoke on these people who wants to destroy the nation. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to please like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now.